The Journey of the Golden Compass. In the bustling metropolis of Aurum City, where towering skyscrapers kissed the sky and the streets hummed with the rhythm of life, lived a young girl named Lily. At 12 years old, Lily was known for her boundless curiosity and a heart full of dreams. She had an insatiable desire to explore the city's hidden corners and discover the secrets it held. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the attic of her family's historic brownstone, Lily stumbled upon a dusty, wooden chest. Intrigued, she carefully pried it open and discovered a collection of trinkets and treasures from her grandparents' travels. Among the items was a beautifully crafted golden compass. It gleamed even in the dim attic light, its surface engraved with intricate patterns and mysterious symbols. Lily's eyes widened in awe as she picked up the compass. It felt warm in her hands, almost as if it were alive. She noticed an inscription on the back, "To those who seek, let the compass lead." Her heart raced with excitement as she realized this could be the key to an adventure she'd always dreamed of. Determined to uncover the compass's secrets, Lily set out on a journey through Aurum City. Her first stop was the bustling Central Library, a grand building with marble columns and vast reading halls. She spent hours researching the compass's origins, poring over old maps and ancient texts. She discovered that the compass was rumored to have belonged to an enigmatic explorer named Nathaniel Hargrove, who had vanished mysteriously decades ago. According to the legend, Hargrove had used the compass to navigate through hidden pathways and uncover lost treasures. His last known destination was a place called the Heart of the City, a secret location believed to hold unimaginable riches and wisdom. Intrigued and determined, Lily knew she had to find it. Following clues from her research, Lily ventured into the heart of Aurum City. Her journey took her through vibrant neighborhoods, past bustling markets, and into quiet, forgotten alleyways. As she navigated the city's maze-like streets, she relied on the compass, which seemed to guide her with an uncanny accuracy. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the city lights began to twinkle, Lily found herself standing before an old, ornate gate in a secluded courtyard. The gate bore the same intricate patterns as the compass. With a deep breath, she pushed it open and stepped inside. The courtyard was a hidden oasis, a stark contrast to the surrounding city's hustle and bustle. In the center stood a grand fountain, its water shimmering in the moonlight. Lily felt a sense of awe and wonder as she approached the fountain, the compass glowing brightly in her hand. As she leaned over the edge of the fountain, she noticed an inscription on its base, "The heart of the city beats in those who seek its truth." Lily closed her eyes and let the compass guide her hand. She dipped it into the water, and to her astonishment, the fountain's waters parted, revealing a hidden staircase leading downward. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation, Lily descended the staircase. She found herself in an underground chamber, its walls lined with ancient murals depicting the city's history. At the far end of the chamber stood a grand door, its surface adorned with the same mysterious symbols as the compass. Lily approached the door and held the compass against it. The door creaked open, revealing a magnificent treasure room. Gold coins, jewels, and artifacts from distant lands glittered in the torchlight. But what caught Lily's attention the most was a large, leather-bound book on a pedestal in the center of the room. She opened the book and found it filled with Nathaniel Hargrave's journal entries. They detailed his adventures, discoveries, and the wisdom he had gained throughout his journeys. Lily realized that the true treasure wasn't the gold or jewels, but the knowledge and stories contained within the book. As she read through Hargrave's writings, she felt a deep connection to the explorer and his insatiable curiosity. She understood that the compass had led her not just to a treasure, but to a legacy of exploration and discovery. Inspired, Lily knew she had to share this knowledge with the world. With the book and the compass in hand, Lily emerged from the hidden chamber, her heart filled with a sense of purpose. She returned to the central library and donated Hargrave's journal, ensuring that his wisdom and stories would be accessible to all who sought them. Lily's discovery sparked a renewed interest in exploration and history throughout Orem City. The journal became a cherished artifact, inspiring countless others to embark on their own journeys of discovery. Lily herself became a celebrated explorer and historian, traveling the world and uncovering new secrets, always guided by the golden compass. Years later, Lily stood on the rooftop of a skyscraper, gazing out at the sprawling city she had come to love. The compass, now a symbol of her adventures, hung around her neck. She smiled, knowing that her journey was far from over. As long as there were mysteries to uncover and stories to share, the compass would continue to lead her, and the heart of Orem City would forever beat in those who dared to seek its truth. Lily's adventures only deepened with time. She found herself constantly pulled into the most intriguing corners of Orem City. One day, as she wandered through the historic district known as Old Quarter, she noticed a peculiar old shop she had never seen before. The sign read Eldridge's Curiosities. Drawn by a sense of curiosity, Lily entered the shop. It was filled with an eclectic mix of artifacts, from ancient relics to peculiar trinkets. The shopkeeper, an elderly man with twinkling eyes and a kind smile, introduced himself as Mr. Eldridge. "What brings you here, young lady?" Mr. Eldridge asked, noticing the golden compass around Lily's neck. "I'm following the clues of this compass," Lily replied, explaining its history and her recent discovery of Nathaniel Hargrave's journal. Mr. Eldridge's eyes sparkled with recognition. "Ah, Hargrave's compass. A remarkable artifact, indeed. I knew Hargrove well. He often visited this very shop." Lily's heart leaped with excitement. "Did he ever mention the heart of the city?" Mr. Eldridge nodded. "He spoke of it often. It was his life's work, his greatest mystery. Many believed it to be a myth, but Hargrove was certain of its existence. He left behind a series of clues, scattered throughout the city, each leading to the next." Lily felt a rush of determination. "I have to find it. Can you help me?" Mr. Eldridge smiled warmly. "I will do what I can. The first clue, if I recall correctly, lies within the old clock tower at St. Augustine's Cathedral. The tower's bells are said to hide a secret compartment." With a new lead, Lily thanked Mr. Eldridge and set off toward the cathedral. St. Augustine's was one of Orem city's oldest and most magnificent buildings. Its towering spires and intricate stained glass windows were a testament to the city's rich history. Inside the cathedral, Lily marveled at the grandeur of the place. The sound of the organ echoed through the vast hall as she made her way to the clock tower. The climb was steep, but Lily's excitement kept her going. At the top, she found the massive bells and began to search for the hidden compartment Mr. Eldridge had mentioned. After a thorough inspection, she found a small, almost invisible panel behind one of the bells. With some effort, she managed to open it, revealing a rolled-up piece of parchment. Her hands trembled with anticipation as she unrolled it. The parchment contained a riddle: in the garden where roses bloom, under the watchful eye of the moon, seek the statue with a broken wing, and there you'll find the next hidden thing. Lily knew the only garden that fit the description: Moonlight Park, a beautiful public garden known for its night-blooming roses. She hurried to the park as the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the city. Moonlight Park was serene and enchanting, its pathways lined with fragrant flowers. Lily navigated through the garden, searching for the statue mentioned in the riddle. In the heart of the park, she found it: a marble statue of an angel with a broken wing, partially hidden by climbing roses. She carefully inspected the statue and discovered a small, concealed drawer at its base. Inside was another piece of parchment, along with a small, ornate key. The parchment bore another riddle: to the library's hidden room, where knowledge is said to bloom, find the book with a missing page, and unlock the secrets of a bygone age. The Central Library was a familiar place to Lily, and she hurried there with renewed vigor. She had spent countless hours exploring its vast collection of books and knew every nook and cranny. However, a hidden room was something she had never encountered. With the ornate key in hand, Lily approached the librarian, Mrs. Whitmore, an elderly woman with a wealth of knowledge about the library. She explained her quest and showed her the key. Mrs. Whitmore's eyes widened with recognition. Ah, Hargrave's key! There is indeed a hidden room, one that only a few know about. Follow me. She led Lily to a secluded corner of the library, behind a heavy bookshelf. With a knowing smile, Mrs. Whitmore pressed a hidden switch, and the bookshelf slid aside, revealing a narrow staircase leading downward. Lily's heart raced as she descended into the hidden room. It was a small, dimly lit chamber filled with rare books and ancient manuscripts. In the center of the room stood a lectern, holding an old, leather-bound book. Lily approached the book and carefully opened it. As she turned the pages, she noticed one page was missing. She realized the key might unlock a hidden compartment within the lectern. Sure enough, she found a small lock, perfectly fitting the ornate key. With a click, the compartment opened, revealing the missing page. The page contained a detailed map of Orem City, marked with a series of cryptic symbols and notes in Hargrave's handwriting. At the center of the map was a location marked with a star, the old observatory on the outskirts of the city. Lily felt a surge of excitement and determination. She thanked Mrs. Whitmore and set off for the observatory. It was late, and the city had begun to quiet down, the bustling streets giving way to a peaceful, almost mystical atmosphere. The old observatory stood atop a hill, offering a panoramic view of Aurum city. It had been abandoned for years, its once grand structure now weathered and overgrown with ivy. Lily made her way inside, guided by the map and the glowing compass. The interior of the observatory was dark and eerie, the air filled with the scent of old books and dust. Lily followed the map's directions, which led her to a hidden door at the base of the main telescope. She used the key to unlock the door and entered a secret chamber. Inside, she found a collection of Hargrave's personal belongings, notebooks, maps, and a beautifully crafted astrolabe. At the center of the room was a large, wooden chest. With trembling hands, Lily opened it and gasped in awe. The chest contained a treasure trove of artifacts, each one telling a story of Hargrave's incredible adventures. There were rare gemstones, ancient coins, and delicate scrolls filled with intricate drawings. But what caught Lily's eye was a small, ornate box with a golden lock. She used the compass, which seemed to hum with energy, to unlock the box. Inside, she found a final letter from Nathaniel Hargrove, to the one who follows the compass, know that your journey has only just begun. The heart of the city is not a place, but a journey of discovery, knowledge, and adventure. The true treasure lies within the stories we uncover and the wisdom we gain. Use these artifacts to inspire others, to share the tales of our past, and to ignite the spark of curiosity in future generations. With gratitude and hope, Nathaniel Hargrove. Tears welled up in Lily's eyes as she read the letter. She felt a deep connection to Hargrove and his insatiable curiosity. She understood that the compass had led her not just to a physical treasure, but to a legacy of exploration and discovery. Lily knew she had to share this knowledge with the world. She carefully packed the artifacts and returned to the central library. With Mrs. Whitmore's help, she organized an exhibit showcasing Hargrave's treasures and his remarkable journey. The exhibit became a sensation, drawing visitors from all over the city and beyond. People marveled at the artifacts, each one telling a story of adventure and discovery. Lily shared Hargrave's letter and the lessons it contained, inspiring countless others to embark on their own journeys of exploration. Lily herself became a celebrated explorer and historian, traveling the world and uncovering new secrets, always guided by the golden compass. She wrote books and gave lectures, sharing the wisdom and stories she had discovered. Her work sparked a renewed interest in history and exploration, encouraging people of all ages to seek out the unknown and embrace the spirit of adventure. Years passed, and Aurum City thrived as a center of learning and discovery. The once hidden stories of the past became an integral part of the city's identity, celebrated and cherished by all. The Central Library, with its hidden room and remarkable exhibits, became a beacon of knowledge and inspiration. Lily's adventures continued to take her to far-off lands and uncharted territories. She uncovered lost civilizations, deciphered ancient languages, and forged connections with people from diverse cultures. Through it all, the Golden Compass remained her faithful guide, leading her to new discoveries and profound insights. One day, while exploring a remote island in the Pacific, Lily stumbled upon a hidden cave. Inside, she found a series of ancient carvings that depicted the history of a long-lost civilization. As she carefully studied the carvings, she felt a deep sense of connection to the people who had once called the island home. With the help of local historians and archaeologists, Lily worked to uncover the island's secrets and share its stories with the world. Her discoveries shed new light on the island's history and culture, enriching our understanding of the past. Lily's work had a profound impact on the field of history and archaeology. Her discoveries challenged established narratives and opened new avenues of exploration. She inspired a new generation of historians, encouraging them to question, to seek, and to never be satisfied with the surface of things. Back in Orem City, the Central Library's exhibit continued to attract visitors, its collections growing as new discoveries were made. The library became a hub of activity, a place where people of all ages could come to learn, to be inspired, and to embark on their own journeys of discovery. As Lily grew older, she began to mentor young historians, passing on her knowledge and passion. She knew that the quest for understanding was a journey that would continue long after she was gone. Her legacy would live on in the work of those she inspired, in the discoveries yet to be made, and in the stories yet to be told. In her final years, Lily reflected on her journey with a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. She had uncovered secrets that had been hidden for centuries, brought light to forgotten stories, and transformed a place of mystery into a beacon of knowledge. She had lived a life of purpose and adventure, guided by a passion for the unknown. One crisp autumn evening, as the leaves turned golden and the air grew cool, Lily stood on the rooftop of a skyscraper, gazing out at the sprawling city she had come to love. The compass, now a symbol of her adventures, hung around her neck. She smiled, knowing that her journey was far from over. As long as there were mysteries to uncover and stories to share, the compass would continue to lead her, and the heart of Orem City would forever beat in those who dared to seek its truth. The end.